How are you, YouTube? George here. I've been conspicuous by my action, or by my absence, I should say. But we've got a lot done around this place since we were talking to you last. And we'll run through those few things. And with whatever else is going on. Hope everybody enjoyed all the good weather we had. And didn't get too sunburnt. So, basically, first things first, what's happened here? The bench got rejig number 7468.79. And, yeah, so we ripped it all down to the base bench, took everything off and painted the whole place. So all the paint is complete now the whole way around. And we done the grey around the bottom the same as out in the other place. So it's all done anyhow. So we ripped the whole bench asunder and we moved all the test gear so it's all at eye level when you're sitting there. So there's a scope, dummy load, counter, small gen, big gen, and the test set's still in the same spot. But we moved a few things around then. We moved up the controller for the soldering iron. That was off down there. So we moved it up here. So it gives me more cable that's closer to me. Made a little shelf here so I have a little station going on here. All me bits and bobs, and then I have me switch here as usual. So I can just switch there to whatever's working on the bench. And down here then we just have another shelf with a few bits and bobs on it and another iron stuff there. It's like a secondary workbench, I guess. And we put in some new shelves here. Some of my hi-fi stuff there and some baskets and whatnot. And we put that lad up on the wall there for the cable. Just handy there, and I can just take it off and put it on the bench if I need it beside me. So we hung some stuff up, and yeah, so cleared out all underneath as well. So all underneath is absolutely, it was never like this, and there's just some painting under there, but we'll be getting rid of that over here. Not a good idea to store paint in your shed. Particularly over the winter, because it destroys the paint. And yeah, so that's that end. Have some of these here. These are LED nitro rings. Got these from Ray at Razor Radios in Australia. I bought them as bare PCBs and populated them myself. And first time, I suppose, have a serious effort with surface mount devices, and that was okay. We got there. Annoying though. So the magnifier we got Merc is here now. I found out why they threw it out. The this bit was actually broken, so I had this old microphone stand, and it works quite well. They were all done through it. I think it's a five times magnification. I'm not sure. But it's quite good, and the light is decent on it and the whole lot. So that just folds over there out of the way. Relocated the dim bulb and the socket for it there. And yeah. So we reconfigured the shelves here. Another new shelf up on top of here. And these shelves are all new. Just reuse some of the wood, but the shelves are shorter because I had to move this speaker up. So as I could get all those, wanted all those shelves the same size. The way I have those shelves done there, I can just lift them out if I need to, you know, get in there to paint or do anything like that. They're not screwed or anything. They just sit down on the brackets, the wood that I have there, and they're quite strong. I have a spar at the front and the back. So they're quite strong in that respect. So right, so other than that, I had to redo this bench because it was absolutely annoying my head and it just wasn't functioning anymore. and you're not too inclined to sit here when that's happening. So I relocated me funnel and the pipe here as well, because it used to be in there where that little plate is, and it was in the way. It was always in the way, so I moved it out here. The bin is there, and this bench has its own designated airline now. And I ran around. You can see it up top there. If you look closely, there's an airline coming out from the other side. And yeah, so that was that. In other news, all the painting is done outside, and done all that through all the good weather. So all the new stuff is painted, and we had a colour change as well. Went away from the kind of yellow to this colour, and the greeny grey at the bottom. So it came out quite nice, and we're quite pleased with that. So out here, first thing when I see it here, new compressor, 4 months old, dead. I was doing a job here spraying with it one Sunday. I was spraying all the garden furniture, and it died. Oil came from somewhere and came out through the gun and everything, and the long story short, I went back to Lidl with the receipt, and they were, well, no, it's over 4 months or whatever, so had to get on to the crowd that make it, and thanks be to God, they said to me, don't have any of these, so we'll give you a refund, waiting on that to come. And when that comes, I have a new direct drive like this one picked out, only it's 50 litre, and it's a V-twin, it's twin cylinder. So we'll have that, and we'll probably use the tank off this, the gas cylinder, and we'll hook the whole lot together, so the 2 compressors will be there, and we should have about 200 litres of air then when all that is going on, and 2 compressors filling it, so should be grand. Let's see, anything else there? No, I major tidy up through some of the shelves here, and the painting is done, and this, don't think he's seen this, so that's all done now. It came out quite well. Why is that flickering like that? It shouldn't be flickering, but anyway, you can see everything is located on the board there, and everything has a home. We still have a little bit of space here and there. I made up this little holder for all me Allen keys with Torx on this side, and Torx this side, and Hex this side. So just made that up all a bit of scrap stuff that was lying around the place, and ran it through the router table, and we'll give it a lick of paint at some stage whenever we get a chance. Yeah, so there's the section of pane for whatever you're working on, all the different implements of hammerage hanging up there, and we drew around everything as well, so you know, when there's something missing, you know where it goes. And yeah, we went through all that stuff we found in work in the big container. I think I was showing you that the last time. So all that stuff is all sorted out there. Amazing what to throw out. It never fails to amaze me. So that is that. We're going to be back hard on the radios from next weekend, and today, Saturday, is the only day I've off. I'm in tomorrow night, right the way through till Thursday morning. So, oh, I made a new cover for my clock as well. Done that on my bandsaw. Cut all the perspex out. And, I don't know, I just think it's cool. I love that clock. That's made that. It's a kit. Got it in Maplin. One of the first kits I ever got. And the time just scrolls across and it never loses a minute. Great job altogether. We've got a new weather station as well. So there we are. As we can see, it's nice, good 3 degrees warmer in here than it is outside. Weather's gone absolutely schizo the last couple of days. Nothing has happened on the bike in weeks because I was outside doing all that stuff out there. And yeah, there was lots to be done. And we have it all sorted now, so it's game on now, back on to everything else. So that's the story. And a little bit of painting to do here. We'll paint the fronts of these shelves red and all of that, and kind of tip up all the bits that are, a bit, where they're bare or whatever. So it'll look well when it's all painted. They're the doors off the wardrobe I took out of the young fella's room. So everything there, that's all made out with scrap, more or less. And cost nothing, only time. So there you have it. So that is the ins and outs of it. And I haven't made a video or put up a video in 6 or 7 weeks now, I think, at this stage. So I just said I'd make a video and let you know I'm alive, and that I'm still here, basically. I haven't run away with anybody's radios or anything like that. I've just been busy doing real life stuff, because that has to get done too. And gotta keep the station manager happy, because she's not happy. I don't get to sit out here and play with radios and motorbikes and whatever else I may be messing with. So we're going to leave these here on this, and we'll give them the old burn test. Leave them turned on for a week solid, and see how they cope with that. But I can feel them there. They're not overly hot. They're warm. Them resistors are warm enough now, I have to say. But I kind of expect it with them being that small. So have a project for them in mind. I have a Stalker 9 that's going to be coming up here soon, which is going to be very special. We're going to put one of Ray's DDS VFOs in it. I also have 2 of the French guys DDS, the one with the big screen. You might have seen them on Facebook. So one of them will be going into a Jackson. Not too sure about the other one. So I'll be watch this space on that kind of stuff, And other than that, all quiet. Nothing else strange or wonderful to report. And there you have it. So anyway, enough blabbering on out of me. And we'll get you again in the next one. Hopefully it won't be as long. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.